What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode here on NRV Outdoors. Today we're here at the old trophy trout stream to do a little review on a new product that I think is pretty interesting, and that is the PowerBait Trout Dip. We've got a 5-ounce bottle of garlic scented, bright green, ooze looking stuff that is, as you know it, Berkley PowerBait scented. And I'm just really curious about how this works, and I've heard a lot of people talk about that this stuff added to soft plastics really gets the fish going, and a lot of people are saying that this particular color is the color to go for. So we went ahead and chose the old garlic bright green trout dip. We've got ourselves a little trout magnet, a pink trout magnet with a 1/64 ounce silver head there. We're just going to jig it around, add some trout dip here and there, and see if we get bites while that trout dip is added, or if we get it while it's kind of washed off and there's not much there. So let's get in here, guys. Let's get started and let's see what this stuff is all about. All right, guys, I don't want to waste any time, so right away let's go ahead and pop this stuff open. There we go. Oh wow, that is just some bright green garlic smelling stuff, guys. That's super smelly. It's got a bit of a grainy consistency in there, so let's just drop our trout magnet in until it just disappears there, I suppose. We'll pull it out. Yep, it's a trout magnet just covered in green slime. I'll tell you why, that kind of reminds me of the Nickelodeon stuff from back in the day, but I guess trout will enjoy it. Super strong garlic smell. So we're going to start off right off the get-go using the old garlic dip. We'll make us a cast in here, guys. We'll see what happens. Oh, there was our bite. Don't know if that was a trout or not. We had just charged that up. Let's drop it back in there. Just got this thing charged up. Let's see if we can get this fish up here. Just seen one move up into this really fast moving current. Let's go ahead and make ourselves another cast right here. That's a better cast. Let's see what happens right here, guys. There we go. 2 casts after charging up, guys, and this little beauty right here absolutely crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Now, we haven't fished this hole right here without any scent at all. So what we're going to do is, if we can get lucky and net this little beauty, let's go ahead and see if we can slide her into the net. Gorgeous bright red colors on this fall fish right here. Big gorgeous fins, bright pink colors. I mean, an absolutely stunning fish right here, guys. The colors are just outstanding. Let's let her go. Let her take off right here. There she goes back. All right, guys, so that fish pretty much washed off most of that scent on there, if there's any left at all. So let's just make a few drifts around here and see if we can get any action at all with just the simple trout magnet, unscented, just like it is. And if we can, well, then that would just kind of show that the scent didn't really help us that much, because all of these fish in this hole have already seen this magnet while it was scented. But we'll give it a few casts and we'll see what happens. Stick around and let's find out what's going to happen here. All right, guys, before we recharge, just out of curiosity, I want to jig this thing across this hole without any scent at all and see if we can get anybody's attention. And then I want to jig across this hole with scent and see if we get anybody's attention. I want to compare the two, because the drifting pattern, just letting the fish smell it and coming over and getting it, did work on that one while it was scented, but unscented, none of these fish have even turned to look at the bait. And I'm curious if it's because they're in a mood for chasing, and if that is the case, then we can show them a moving bait, and if they strike it, well, then they're still willing to bite the magnet with or without the scent. And then we'll add the scent and we'll see if that old garlic scent while jigging gets us a bite. So we'll make a couple more casts here, showing it to all of these fish, making sure they see it. Did get a little bit of attention out of that one right there. He didn't really chase it, but he did turn out of his spot. So we'll try him again. Absolutely no interest there. One last cast, unscented, right in front of these 2 fish that we can see. All right, neither one of them reacted. So let's go on ahead. We'll open up our old green slime jug here. We'll recharge. There we go. Nice and scented. All that garlic smell. We're going to drop it right back in here. And we're just going to see if we can jig this same magnet in front of them, scented, and get them to chase it better than unscented. We've probably got 3 casts before most of the scent washes off. So we'll just see what happens here. Toss him right over there. After this cast, we'll recharge our bait one more time. Did get some attention after charging up there. There we go. Freshly charged up that thing, and this little girl had to have it. About the third cast after charging, just like the last time. Not completely scented, but still pretty much fully scented. And this baby had to have it. We jigged across this entire hole, 8 or 10 casts unscented, without any success. And I contribute this fish entirely to that trout dip. Go figure, guys. Let's see if we can slide her right on in. There we go. So that's 2 fish out of this hole. 1 drifting with the scent and 1 jigging with the scent. And wouldn't you know that both fish bit it while it was scented up, freshly scented up, and actually held on to it. So it's definitely showing almost immediately, guys, almost immediately with this study, that this trout dip is working. Now granted, the trout magnet is an excellent little bait by itself. You go ahead and add that on there, and by just standing here observing the fish with my polarized lenses, I can actually see a difference. All right, guys, so far our only action out of this hole has been with the scented bait. No luck with it unscented. So let's go ahead and head up to the spot that we fished during our last video, and we'll see all those fish again are pressured, and we'll go up there and we'll compare the exact same thing between the standard unscented and the scented, and we'll see if we can have any success or changes happen up there. So let's head up there now, guys, and let's see what happens. All right, guys, we've got one that just swam up right in front of us. We've got to be so stealthy right here. Here he comes. Oh, we got him. No way. Unscented magnet right here in front of us too. Walked up and he just swam from upstream there right to our feet. And he stopped. We had to be super stealthy. Showed him the old trout magnet and he absolutely crushed it. Slide him in the net. Uh-oh. There we go. Got that big beauty in the net there. Heck yeah. An absolute gorgeous big rainbow there. Let's get her unpegged. There we go. Heck yeah. We'll just let her slide off right here. No time to scent the bait on that one. But it ate it, so they'll still bite the magnet with or without the scent. That fish right there really didn't need it. But so far in today's video, it's been pretty apparent that old scent is working. So let's go ahead and get in here, see if we can find us another fish. We'll charge up our bait. We'll see if we can get him hooked up. Kind of got to be super still. This fish is so close. At this point we have no scent, but I don't want to reach in to grab any because I'm afraid I'll spook this fish if I make any serious movements. It's very reactive to the trout magnet. I've just got to get it to open up, and once it does, we'll catch this fish with or without scent, that's for sure. Oh, there was our chance. Oh, I missed him. Darn it. Looky there, guys. See? He just grabbed it by the tail. I had just said that if I could get him to bite, I'd catch him. And wouldn't you know it, he just bit the tail, slid the bait down like that there. Well, we've got one right here. This one's very finicky. He's not very active at all, but we got him anyways. Wouldn't you know it, as soon as I said he was the least active, he came over and smashed it. Again, guys, unscented. Haven't had the opportunity to re-scent, but these big girls right here just don't really care. We scented there right as we started, so this bait very well may have had some scent left, but as you can see there, we got pinned down by that one fish, was unable to move and rebait. But this little beauty right here came through for us. Let's let her take off right here. Take off, girl. All right, guys, so for our next fish, we will be sure to scent this thing up and try to get us one more on the scented, and then we'll call it a video. But I can go on ahead and say, guys, as a matter of fact, that still very much so smells like garlic. So there was still a good garlic scent on there. I guess where I was just dropping it right here really close, it didn't knock off that much scent. But I guess that one you could call a 50-50. So far, that's 2.5 fish on the scented and 1 fish on non-scented. So not bad numbers right there, guys. Really not bad at all. But we'll keep fishing along here. We'll try to get us 1 or 2 more. We'll continue to scent up our bait the best that we can and try to get us another one. There we go. Oh, roll that little beauty right out of there on the unscented. She was right up under that old tree. That trout magnet popped off right there. Have to hop in the creek and get that back. But as you can see there, just another little beauty on the old pink trout magnet. Again, unscented with this fish, but we was just kind of casting underneath this old tree here, trying to get some bites. Our trout magnet's still right down here in the creek. We'll try to get that guy back if we can. There we go. Saved our old magnet, and we got ourselves a beautiful fish to show for it. But we'll continue fishing along, guys. I don't think there's going to be very many more in this particular area. But we'll continue fishing, and we'll head on downstream a little ways. We'll see what we can find. We'll make a couple more follow-up casts right here, but I think that's going to be the only fish in this particular area. But no way to tell unless you make a cast and find out. All right, ended up circling all the way back to where we started off our fishing day. Fished from one end of the creek to our left all the way to the other end on our right, and had a couple good fish bite down there on the far end to the right and nothing to the left. So we ended up back up here. We'll try to catch us one more to end out this video. Well, guys, while we're fishing along, I figured now would be a good time to remind you guys about the awesome event I've got going on Saturday, November 14th, right here at Blue Springs. We will not be fishing and holding the event at this particular location. We will be holding the event at the Pickles Bottom location in Speedwell, Virginia. Now, guys, what we're going to be doing for this event is we're going to invite anybody that wants to come. So if you've ever wanted to fish with me, now is the time. We're going to be stocking trophy-sized fish 100% free of charge. And what I've been thinking about doing, guys, is simply doing a little toy drive. Having all of you guys that come out simply bring a brand new, unopened toy to be given away to the Toys for Tots charity or a similar charity to help with Christmas. And guys, I'm not asking for much, maybe a $5 or $6 toy per person. If there's 4 of you guys coming, just bring 4 toys and you can fish. I'm not sure on the exact cap of people that I can invite yet. So make sure you head down there into the comment section if you want to go and just simply say, I'm in, or send me an email if you're super sure, and you can go ahead and lock in your place. I'm going to do between 25 and 50 people, I think. Not really sure yet, and I'm not really sure what the limit will be. But go ahead and head down there in the comments, and if it's something you're interested in doing, if you want to get the chance to fish with me and catch some of these big trophy trout, then go ahead and head down there and let me know that you're in, and we'll plan on counting you in. There we go. There we go. Heck yeah, guys. Heck yeah, guys. Tossed out that old scented bait again. And this little puppy right here could not stand it. Come here, girl. There we go. Heck yeah, guys. Another gorgeous rainbow trout. Oh, looks like she's kicked her magnet. That one was about done anyways. Another gorgeous trout there, guys, on that old Berkley trout dip in the garlic scent. That little girl there absolutely loved it. Let's just let her go right here. There she goes. Heading on back strong. So guys, although we didn't catch a ton of fish today, we did do quite good with the old trout magnet rig and our good old PowerBait trout dip here. If you guys have ever tried this before and you know any other ways to use it that makes it even more successful or effective, or if you got any tips or tricks for it, make sure you head down there in the comments and let us know, because any advice is good advice. But guys, get out if you can and get you some of this stuff. It's really, really good. You can dip anything in this. I feel like as long as it's not a moving bait like a spinner, then just about anything can be dipped in here, from your dough baits to fresh night crawlers and minnows, all the way to your little trout magnet rig. But guys, it's a ton of fun and it definitely helps. I can say without a doubt that this stuff contributed to at least 3 of our fish we caught today. So guys, get out if you can, do some fishing and have some fun. And if you get the opportunity, take a child fishing and make some memories that'll last a lifetime. But as always, guys, be safe and tight lines.